Have you ever been told, just think positive and everything will be fine? It sounds simple, almost too good to be true, doesn't it? But if that were really the case, why are so many people still struggling despite trying to stay optimistic? Let's be honest, how many times have you tried thinking positively only to feel disappointed when nothing seemed to change? Is positive thinking really the ultimate answer people claim it to be? Or is it just another overhyped myth designed to make us feel better temporarily? These are the questions we're about to uncover, and trust me, the answers might completely shift the way you see the world and yourself. To truly understand this, let's address the biggest misconception about positive thinking. Most people think it's about ignoring problems and forcing yourself to smile through the pain. But that's not positivity, that's avoidance. Imagine this. You're facing a mountain of unpaid bills. Does pretending they don't exist make them disappear? Of course not. Positive thinking isn't about denying reality. It's about finding the strength to face it head on. It's about shifting your perspective. So instead of feeling trapped by your circumstances, you see a path forward, even if it's not obvious at first. Now let's dig deeper. Picture this. Two people face the exact same challenge. Let's say they both fail at a job interview. One spirals into self-doubt, replaying every mistake they made and convincing themselves they'll never succeed. The other sees it as a learning experience. They analyze what went wrong, refine their approach, and try again. The situation is identical, but their outcomes worlds apart. Why? Because one chose to let negativity control them, while the other used positivity to fuel their next move. But here's the catch. Positive thinking alone won't magically solve all your problems. It's not a magic wand that will make everything perfect overnight. Think of it as the engine of a car. It gives you the power to move forward, but without fuel, your actions, you're not going anywhere. Positivity is the mindset that keeps you going, even when the road gets tough, but it's the effort you put in that determines how far you'll actually go. And this isn't just some feel-good talk, it's backed by science. Research shows that optimistic people are more likely to achieve their goals, not because they have fewer challenges, but because they approach those challenges differently. They see failures as temporary setbacks, not permanent defeats. They don't dwell on what went wrong, they focus on what they can do next. This resilience is what sets them apart. But let's not ignore the other side of the coin. Toxic positivity, the idea that you should stay positive no matter what, isn't just unrealistic, it's harmful. Suppressing your emotions or pretending everything's fine when it's not can leave you feeling even more isolated. True positive thinking isn't about plastering a fake smile on your face. It's about embracing your emotions, both good and bad, and then choosing to focus on what you can control. So does positive thinking actually solve problems? The truth lies somewhere in between. It's not the magical solution it's often portrayed to be, but it's also not useless. Positive thinking is a tool, a powerful one that can help you navigate life's challenges with clarity, resilience, and strength. But like any tool, its effectiveness depends on how you use it. Now that we've uncovered the truth about positive thinking, let's dive deeper into how you can actually use it to your advantage. You see, positivity isn't just about having a good attitude, it's about creating momentum. Think of it like lighting a fire inside you. The spark alone isn't enough to keep it going. You need to add fuel, fan the flames, and protect it from the wind. That's how real positive thinking works. It's not passive, it's active. Imagine waking up every day with a decision to make. Will you let the world dictate your mood, or will you take control? This is where most people go wrong. They assume their emotions are in charge, but the truth is, you are. The first step to mastering positive thinking is understanding that your thoughts shape your reality. If you constantly tell yourself, I can't, your mind will find reasons to prove you right. But if you say, I'll figure it out, you open the door to possibilities you never even considered before. But here's where things get interesting. Positivity is contagious. Think about the most inspiring person you know. Odds are their energy uplifts everyone around them. Why? Because positivity creates a ripple effect. When you approach life with optimism and determination, it doesn't just change you, it changes how others respond to you. Suddenly, opportunities seem to appear out of nowhere. Is it magic? No. It's the result of a mindset shift that allows you to see opportunities where others see obstacles. Still, there's a catch. Staying positive doesn't mean you won't face challenges. In fact, sometimes life will throw you curveballs that make positivity feel impossible. And that's okay. The key isn't to force yourself to be happy all the time. It's to learn how to bounce back. This is called emotional resilience, and it's what separates those who thrive from those who simply survive. Instead of dwelling on what's wrong, resilient people focus on what they can do to make it right. One powerful way to practice this is through visualization. Close your eyes and picture your ideal life, not just the end goal, but every step it takes to get there. Visualize yourself overcoming obstacles, learning from mistakes, and growing stronger with each challenge. This isn't wishful thinking, it's mental preparation. Studies show that athletes who visualize their performance achieve better results because their brains are already wired for success. You can do the same in your daily life. Another strategy is gratitude. It might sound cliché, but taking a moment each day to acknowledge what you're thankful for can shift your entire perspective. Gratitude rewires your brain to focus on abundance instead of lack. And when you approach life from a place of abundance, you're more likely to take risks, embrace challenges, and keep moving forward. But what about fear? Isn't it the one thing that always seems to hold us back? The truth is, fear is a natural part of growth. It's your brain's way of protecting you from the unknown. But here's the thing, everything you want, success, happiness, fulfillment, lives on the other side of fear. The next time you feel scared, ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? Most of the time, the answer isn't nearly as bad as you think. And even if it is, you'll find a way to handle it, just like you always have. Now let's talk about the biggest secret to making positive thinking work for you: taking action. All the positivity in the world won't matter if you don't back it up with effort. Start small. Set one goal today that feels just outside your comfort zone. Achieve it and then set another. With each step, you'll build confidence, momentum, and proof that positivity isn't just a mindset, it's a movement. So what's the takeaway here? Positive thinking isn't overhyped, but it's also not a miracle cure. It's a tool, a powerful one, that works when you do. It's about finding the courage to face life's challenges, the resilience to keep going, and the gratitude to appreciate the journey. And when you combine it with action, it becomes unstoppable. Now the real question is, what will you do with this knowledge? Will you let it sit in the back of your mind, or will you use it to transform your life? Because the choice is yours. Every great success story starts with a single decision to think differently, act boldly, and refuse to give up. Make today the day you start yours. Now here's your next step. Take a moment and think about one thing you've been holding back on, something you've wanted to start, but fear or doubt has kept you from it. Write it down right now. Because here's the truth, the moment you commit to action, even the smallest step, you begin to transform your life. And if this video has made you reflect, inspired you, or sparked a new idea, don't keep it to yourself. Share this with someone who needs it. Leave your thoughts in the comments and let us know what step you're taking today. Let's make this journey together, because your next breakthrough could be closer than you think.